So welcome to my channel, and on this channel we talk about music, politics, art, and everything in between, really. Apparently adorable, sexy, okay, and witty.
And today, I didn't post a video last week, you guys. I was bored. But there's been so many interesting things that have happened that I missed out. So we're gonna start with the what's trending right now. So there's this prophet, pastor, evangelist, whatever he's called in South Africa, and he resurrected a man who had died. Now, the video in itself is hilarious. So as I am speaking, hopefully I'll be able to show you the screen. And there've been memes and just people generally just saying, how can anyone believe this nonsense? How can anybody believe that this is actually true? I myself am shocked that there are people who would actually defend this prophets, pastors, whatever, and say, oh yeah, he's a real man of God. Look, he resurrected this person. Now, that guy, the one who was acting, because obviously, guys, come on, you can easily see that he's breathing in that video. Oh no, I'm the landlord. That is just bullshit, really. Ugh. I don't know what we're gonna do with these fraudsters. I don't know. It's like now they're just taking it to the extremes because they have gotten away. I feel like because they've gotten away with so much, they think they'll, when you get away with so much, you're like, what else can I do that's, what else can I do? And this is what they're trying now. This is what they're trying now. We have people, pastors, prophets, whatever, taking women up the mountains and having them, give them blowjobs and swallow their whatever and say this is holy. We have people taking them, men taking women up the mountains to get raped and stuff and be like, oh yeah. You don't question the man of God. You do not question my anointed. Do not touch my anointed or else you be cursed. And people are calling, many sane people on the interwebs are calling these fake pastors and prophets and fake men of God out. But they have like the staunchest of followers. Like, you cannot, it's like Bushiri followers, you guys. Remember Bushiri? Yeah, the guy who was floating on air. And the guy who took picture on his iPad or phone or whatever of a little girl he had never met, and we all saw how he did it. Remember, they're not even clever, they're not even trying to hide it, you guys. They're just like, yes, this is what I'm doing. I'll give me all your money, sow a seed, and not a little seed. Like anything less than 1,000 is nothing. I was actually speaking with somebody and I was like, I know there are cults and stuff like this and religiotards everywhere, but I am yet to see a European or Americanized, North American church do something like this. Like say, oh, to my followers, I am floating on air. Oh, I'm resurrecting a dead person. Oh, now I'm going to pray for you to have an erection. You pinpoint me to a video of a white westernized church doing this, or even America, even a black church in America doing crazy shit like this, or a black church in Europe doing shit like this. I'm yet to see. It's only the shenanigans that happen in Africa most of the time. Like this is what happens when a country is just fucked up. Like there's corruption everywhere. There's people are like bored. So like, there are no more magicians on the street. They're like, oh, let's open a church. We'll get actually more money for this. Anyway, what do you think about this whole crazy situation? I have laughed so much, I cannot laugh anymore because my ribs hurt. Like, yeah. Coming back home to Zambia, we have B-Flow has withdrawn from, there was supposed to be I don't know what that was actually, a meeting? a fundraiser or whatever for the late Vespers. If you do not know, Vespers was a university student who was killed by the police. They threw in a canister in her room, and she had she suffocated. Basically, they killed her, and nobody from these ministers or anybody said anything, or like the investigation was done and it all came out, like we all knew who had done it anyway, but nothing was done after that. And then now we have Nkanduluo, who was like, even now she's very problematic because she's stopped she's really trying to choke the living shit out of the University of Zambia students by just like suppressing them so much so that they do not have any influence whatsoever. That's what they're trying to do. And I can tell you, this is gonna come back and bite these guys in the butt, like big time, because these same people they're trying to suffocate are the ones who helped put them in power. And now they're like, fuck you, we're in power now. Anyway, so apart from that, they said they're gonna have this meeting and in remembrance of Vespers, and B-Flow was supposed to perform there, and Wezi was also supposed to perform there, but they all both withdrew because public outcry was like, why are these guys now all of a sudden, after this girl has died, when we were asking for justice for her, they were all quiet, and now that she's died, they're trying to come out and be like, oh yeah, oh my god, look at what we gotta do, we should never forget. And while they're still doing this, the perpetrators, the actual criminals, the ones who killed her, are not even in prison. Nothing has happened to them, you know? So B-Flow, I know B-Flow withdrew, and also Wezi, who were supposed to perform at this same function, have said they're not doing it anymore. Like, we're not doing it. I'm proud of them for that. You know, kudos to them. That's a very good move, in my opinion. Then we have this minister who hurt his arm and went to South Africa for medical assistance. You know, this is like a crazy, crazy thing. You've got problems in your own country. You do not want to fix the health system in your country, but you are willing to take taxpayers' money to another country to get your arm fixed. I believe our doctors are in Zambia capable of fixing a broken arm. And this same minister, when he was questioned on Twitter by many Zambians on Twitter, they were like, yo, so he blocked them. They rightfully questioned him about, are we going to see receipts for that? Because like we're paying for that, and he blocked them. Those are the politicians that we have. And I'm making this video on a Tuesday, and I always listen to Let the People Talk, which is done by Lucci. And this minister just canceled. Lucci said he canceled 5 minutes before the show. He's like, yeah, I'm at State House. I cannot come. I'm sorry. Like, there's no etiquette whatsoever with these guys at all. At all. Like, it's just so sad. I am just so disappointed. And this is why we have pastors who are able to resurrect the dead, and everybody believes them and nobody questions them, because from a youngin we've been told, do not question authority, basically. I'm just so tired of all this bullshit. On a lighter note, on a very light note, on a note which is gonna make you so happy, the Dope Boys 2 weeks ago released a song titled Mpumpu, you know, and there's the Mpumpu challenge. Everybody's going crazy about it. I too am going crazy about it. I've done the dance before, yeah, you know, yeah, boo, boo, boo. That's a good one. That's the best thing that has been happening over the few days now. Like, everybody's going crazy. And now there's even a guy who has done the Mpumpu challenge in his coffin, mimicking the guy who's been resurrected by this pastor, prophet, evangelist, whatever, in South Africa. Anywho, I know there's going to be more fuck shit that's going to happen in the next coming days. So I will keep you updated, okay? Leave a comment, subscribe, like, and share with your friends. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!